battlers have stopped in the course of this session, and it was lovely hearing their own view concerning the family of Pastor and Pastor Mrs. Ebe. So, sir, man, permit me to quote the book of Romans, chapter number 12, verse 10. It says, "Be devoted to one another in love, honor one another above yourself." So, sir, man, in 20 years, sir, how does a wine of 20 years taste, sir?
Thank you very much for that wonderful question. The wine of 20 years has been good and sweet, and it has also been encouraging, and it has also been learning. What I mean by encouraging is that it makes me also to know that uh, you, if you think that you have known the taste of wine, you'll be making what? A mistake. Because the taste of wine in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years is quite what? Is quite different. As long as marriage is concerned, it's very quite different. But thank God for His grace, and thank God for supporting the marriage. Thank God for having hand in the marriage. That has kept us moving. Continue to like the wine day in, day out, and by 20 years you get used to the wine. You have no choice than to do what? To move on with the wine, no matter whatever that occur, whatever taste it comes with as year unfolds. You remember that there is a time it's so sweet, there is a time it's a bit, but you have to understand that you start the same wine, you move on and keep on drinking it, knowing fully well that it is the will of God. That is what I can say.
Thank you very much. The wine of 20 years has just been a wonderful wine. A wine, let me put it this way, a wine Jesus gave in the book of John chapter 2 at that wedding of in Cana. I want to appreciate God for the wine, though it wasn't amazing, you know. At the time, Jesus Christ had to pray a prayer that God, can this cup be taken off from him? The journey of 20 years was a wonderful journey, and not only an easy task, because we have challenges. The challenges is not beating each other or fighting, but the challenges of life. When I tell you challenges, in that 20 years we've experienced so many things, but to the glory of God. The foundation and Jesus Christ in our boat has just helped us to be, moving on. We've not attained to where we are going to. We are just striving. For now, even at that 20 years, we are still praying to God to take us to that our real boat. But the 20 years wine has just been a wonderful wine. Very sweet, and it's getting better, sweeter almost every day. Because I can remember when we started, it wasn't an easy person, something, I came from a polygamous marriage family. My mother happened to be a second wife of her husband, while I'm her first daughter, second born precisely. It wasn't easy. I don't really know what they call much love, but thank God for my husband. Somebody that God has, thank God I married to Boniface Oyinlekachu. If I'm to marry my tribe, maybe I will have not been husband house by now, because what what marriage, what I experienced, what I thought marriage is all about, it wasn't what marriage is all about. So I thought marriage is not as sweet as the way I'm enjoying it. But thank God, God gave me Oyinka Chukwu to marry. Because if I have not married him, I don't know whether I will have not been celebrating 20 years marriage. Because my background was somehow, it wasn't a lovely background, you get. You know, it wasn't a lovely background. It wasn't a background that you stay with your father and your mother like this, you know. You have to ask them, grandma, grandpa, hope these people are the people that gave birth to me. All these people are the, you know, that kind of a thing. You know, it wasn't a marriage, it wasn't a family that you see love, that you experience love the way you experience love. So if I'm to say 20 years marriage or 20 years wine, it has just been a wonderful one. And thank God I have journeyed the journey with Oyinka Chukwu.